one more time. Hello everybody, this is Mortifer Grimm and welcome back to Madworld. Last time we left off, I actually hit the B button there. We actually fought Kojak, the Masters, and Martin and finished off Area 66. And now we're moving on to the final area of the game, Casino Land! Probably my favorite looking area in the game, and my favorite sounding area besides Asian Town. Those two areas just had the best music. Now let's rev up the voice because it's going to be the last time I get to do it. Okay. Get a drink here. The thrill of the casino and the bloody gore of the Coliseum. Two great tastes that taste great together. Come to the top of Casino Land Tower and toss the dice of death for yourself. Win or lose, you won't be disappointed. There's only 2 levels. And we don't know who the champ is. Alright, well. Here we go. Casino Land, where glitz and scum rub shoulders. Speaking of body parts, I'm check out the Headhunter's Roulette, corpse-consuming slot machine, and of course, death chess. Or just kick back with a flick and some popcorn. This is it, people, the end of the game. One more time.
Bad news, Jack.
Is there any other kind these days?
Your cover's blown. The Death Watchers have been accessing the profile the Ministry set up.
So, we expected this.
Luckily, you've been doing well. They wouldn't just snuff out their highest-rated performer.
Assholes couldn't if they wanted to.
Let's hope you're right. These Death Watchers, according to what you told us, they're just running the games.
That's right. They're more front office than anything else. They keep the games going, set the betting rates, and make a shitload of cash.
Cash that comes from these sponsors?
They're the ones who pull the strings. They supply the capital and make sure the proceeds come back to their pockets. I'm sure they bet along with the rest of the audience, too.
Say you complete your mission and take down the Death Watchers. What about these investors, Jack? Think you can reach them?
I can reach anyone. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. What's that old saying about a bird in the hand?
Yes, but if the goal is to strike evil at its root...
Evil? I got a news flash for you, sweetheart. We're all evil. All of us. We've taken this planet of ours and fucked it.
Okay, Jack. Okay. I get it.
Listen, I'm not gonna promise you the answers you want, but here's a little something for you to do in case you're bored. There's all sorts of shit set up for these games. Find out the story behind it.
I'm already way ahead of you. One thing's for sure. There's no way they built that place after taking over the city. They must have been working on it in secret for months.
There's the dispassionate bureau analyst we know and love.
I checked into real estate records, building contracts, and all the companies involved. Every one of them was a front. Someone was using dormant properties and paper corporations like a pro. The trail stops cold.
Of course it does. It's supposed to. Look, check again. This wasn't planned by robots. They fucked up somewhere. Find it.
But Jack,
Look, I'd love to chat, but I've got company over for tea. Maybe next time, huh? Come one, come all! Got 3 of these games under my belt. Why not make it 4? Just don't get cocky. Who wants a piece of the champ?
Best line in the game.
And dirty action, the Jefferson Island Casino is the place to go. The only thing cheaper than the drinks here is the value placed on human life. The higher you roll, the farther you fall in this glittering fantasy land where dreams are shattered, along with the heads that house them.
Well,
Don't forget the great buffets. All you can eat shrimp.
feast your eyes on Casino Land. I trust you can think of some amusing ways to use those bumpers. Actually, I already have. So, you know, sure, I could do that. Or I could, you know...
on that bastard before I bumped him into the blade. More points. He softened up.
Slice them all down.
Before tossing him into the sun.
Don't do that. Let's go. It's one of my favorite themes in the entire game.
Japanese cows that get beer and massages, and then they just gently pet them to death so their meat is really stripped and tender. Yeah, this guy wasn't one of those.
This guy was one of those.
Puts the lid on, the bigger his bonus will be.
We've only got 170k in points.
Where the wheelhouse cooking, the game is rigged, and the house always wins. And losing here means you're dead, especially when Jack uses your head as a roulette ball.
To keep it a buck, I would just want this level over. The levels in this game start to really drag whenever you get to Casino Land, because you just need more and more points.
On your head. I wonder if they charge Jack a corking fee for bringing his own.
Long time coming. Just keep going. Let's go. How you doing, buddy? Okay, there he goes. The slots.
Bandits in arms, the legs, heads, hearts, shit. They never fucking harmed the victim. Hey,
And
that coin is big. You should see the size of the sodas from the machine.
do it again. Do it for every one of them here. But man, okay, first of all, that guy spawned out of complete nowhere. But second of all, Jack actually makes a really good point here. So, there's no way they built all this stuff in a day in preparation for the competition. No. All of this had to have been made for the competition. It had to have been. So then, who built it? And really, I think the other real question we should be asking, besides who built it, is the why. We know it's for Death Watch. Everybody knows it's for Death Watch. But at the same time, it's also like, why are we playing Death Watch in the first place? What's the point behind all this? I don't see it. Actually getting some pretty good points for just throwing people into these machines. Afterburner sign. There we go. We'll just keep doing it. Go right. Come on. Just try and do it to every one of them. Now do it. Almost. Cargo beds are.
Your wife on her menstrual cycle? How'd you get that? Dude, I was there with you.
Dude, I was there with you all night. We're at 1.3, just need a little more.
jackpot! Our man has found the one-armed bandits! These unlucky slots eat enemies and dispense points!
This is it. This is how we're making all of our points. We're gonna do the same thing for every single slot machine. Because honestly, I think I haven't done it before, but I'm thinking there might be a bonus for clearing out all of these. So where's the next one? Are there? We got, well, maybe one more. Or is that all of them? So at the end of the day, that was a completely useless endeavor. I was hoping it'd bear more fruit, but there we go. Is anything gonna spawn in or what? Here we go, right?
You know those pampered Japanese guys that get beer and massages and then they just gently pet them to death so their meat is stress-free and tender? Yeah, what about them?
Coming up next, Mandarts. Sweet.
You know those pampered Japanese cows that get beer and massages and then they just gently pet them to death so their meat is really stress-free and tender? Yeah, what about them? This guy wasn't one of those.
This guy wasn't one of those. Straight to the can with you.
On 7 dipshits.
Same as we always do it, buddy. Come on. Power struggle. One more time, just for the sake of it. Come on, buddy. It's been a while. See, look at that. That was fun, wasn't it?
That's not bad. But back in the day, I tossed a couple of guys in the dumpster and really watched them jump around. That's throwing points away by not tossing multiple jumps in the dumpster.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to do that, but the game just doesn't let me.
You know those pampered Japanese cows that get beer and massages and then they just gently pet them to death so their meat is really stress-free and tender?
50k more for a bloodbath challenge?
I wasn't one of those.
Been a long time coming.
Jack really hates that.
Alright, should be pretty close. Yeah, there it is.
Good Lord, look at that fountain.
Good
Looks
lord!
like something getting it up back there. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a trick-ass 50-year-old dude in the trannies. Down to the north, bitches. It's Madworld 2.
Oh boy, it's my favorite time of the day.
Holy
really?
crap.
Dump off some paint? Nope. Time to take a dump? Nah, I give up. What time is it? Bloodbath challenge time. Whatever. If you need me, I'll be taking a dump huffing paint. Predictable.
Predictable. This game was so wild, man. Like, for a time.
Completely healed Jack. Wow, I guess drugs really are the answer. What was the question?
It's like this was the norm for games.
Just last week they were on training spinning wheel. They
I'm
grow
like,
up
man,
so
this
fast
is-
and die so young.
This was an era of gaming
Come
that
on
we all
now, pimps
miss.
and players. Y'all know you love the Black Baron's
Last
attempted
time
humor
I'll
there,
see
didn't
you.
With your stink ass.
Should be.
Swing the bat and teach some motherfucker that when it's time to play, it's time to pay. And of course, when it comes to pimping and pain, the only G's who gets a shot at Man Darts 2 are the real all-star players. Oh, shit! What the? Oh, hell no! Go, go!
Welcome to the final Bloodbath Challenge.
The last Bloodbath Challenge. Which is kind of sad, because I'm pretty sure it means we won't get to see the Black Baron anymore.
You've never catch
So terrible.
these things.
It's not that motorcycles are dangerous. It's going up against Jack on a motorcycle that's dangerous.
Here comes some young boys getting on it.
There's a joke in there somewhere.
Bullseye!
What's that called?
A bullseye.
Oh, I thought it was the G-spot.
You don't have sex with a woman more than once.
I do if they're really drunk and they
One
don't
more.
recognize me.
I do if they're really drunk and they don't recognize me. Come on.
It looks like the
Give me something good
ninjas
here.
are playing man darts.
I heard that the ninja's natural enemy was a pirate.
How is that possible? Pirates and ninjas didn't even play the same circuits. One was the carrying and the others were still the assassins.
All right, look, Captain Know-It-All, I'm just telling you what I heard. Don't fucking jump
Bang!
You're right. I'm sorry.
I'm kidding. I just made that pirate shit up.
Let's welcome the zombies to man darts.
Ah, they're back.
These fight. They get hot. You were bit by a zombie? Doesn't it mean you're going to become a zombie?
I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
I don't know, I'm not a doctor.
Brains.
Come here. Bonk. The zombies just refuse to die.
This soldier hasn't seen man dart action.
Does that mean don't tell is working?
Generally, I like my canings administered by the dominatrix dressed like a British man. But this time my military troops got particularly too.
I'll throw a beat to you anytime, you fucking freak. Just ask.
Don't beat you anytime you preach stats. Crazy line,
For
dude.
the electric cane. You know, in some countries they'll cane you just for throwing gum on the side.
And the last one,
Do they use electric
the Greys.
regular bamboo cans?
Aliens.
Fucking pussies. They're gummy sidewalks. You're stupid.
Infinitely respawning aliens.
I don't know if that alien was a tutor or chick, but Jack sure made his bitch. I'm just sexing alien anyway, as often as I can.
Again. Bullseye.
Back home, we call that a super douche.
Why's that?
You like the word douche? Super just makes everything right. Yeah, Jack, open up those finger grains and show us the color.
We just keep going.
I'm not sure. It's not good,
Game is over.
Ow, you fucker, you shot me.
What'd you expect, fucktard? Did you think I was gonna shoot myself?
That's the last of the Bloodbath challenges, people. Made about, what, 250k from that? 3 million points. We can finally leave. Jack, stop fooling around and get over to the tower.
Is that an onion in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
I know you're trying to do a happy onion joke, but it doesn't work.
I know, but I'm trying.
Stop trying.
And here are the results of Jack's battle. All bets down, please, and be sure to leave your chips on the table. The final round is going to be a killer.
Alright. It's almost over. Final stage. The tower. 2 go in, only 1 comes out. The Death Watch champion. Wanna know what weighs inside? It's better get killing then, because only real players get a chance to play in here. The final area of the game. I've wanted to do this for a very, 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 very long time.
Jack, I've got some new intel.
That was quick. You find something about the facility?
No, we're still looking into that. I have another analyst working on it.
Okay, enlighten me.
The Bureau caught up with the arms dealer who supplied the Death Watchers. Apparently, he's quite the superstar in some circles.
And I'm sure he isn't talking or cutting any deals, because someone in the government above the Ministry of Justice stepped in and dragged him off before you could so much as offer him a cup of tea.
Yes, that's... How did you know?
Say hello to one of your roots of evil, Amala. Paid for by our very own tax dollars.
What? Are you suggesting that our government is involved in this blood sport?
Sorry, I was being too subtle. I tend to do that sometimes. Look, the president may not know anything, as usual, but someone near the top sure as hell does. Maybe they didn't mastermind it, but they're involved. And they're after the same thing the rest of the audience is. Money.
Jack.
Please, don't whine about the government betraying us. The government's just people, Amala. And people don't all share our founding fathers' values. Some, like you, protect us. But some just want to mug us in an alley. That's all it ever was.
Then why leave the games, Jack? If we're all so corrupt up here.
No reason. Guess I just got tired of myself. Tired of killing.
Sorry.
That's okay. You probably don't talk to lowlifes like me much, I'm guessing. You know what they say, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Well, some of us never leave the dust. We spend our whole lives in it. So, we done? 'Cause I need to keep moving. The games are up pretty soon, and there's a kill seeker out there in first place who needs to be kicked off the throne. Only way to meet the Death Watchers is to win their game, and I haven't lost one of these yet.
Jack, be careful.
Amala, I have a chainsaw on my arm. I'll be fine.
In a pleasure palace where dreams are made and hearts are broken, every elevator has the potential to take you straight to the top.
On the other hand, stepping through those doors might send you tumbling to hell.
You roll the dice, you take your chance. In Death Watch, the house always wins and the losers always pass out.
Okay. So what is the tower? This is a mini-boss rush, consisting of pretty much every mini-boss we have ever fought in Madworld, with a bunch of twists. So example, with the beetle here, we have mini beetles, and I hate these mini beetles with a passion. They're terrible. Can't get it together, man. Dodge. There. Problem solved. So, you know, it's not completely soulless, you know, if you need the health. Every single mini-boss drops none, so you can full heal. But they also drop in boxes so you can get pills. Can I move? Oh my. I dodge rolled that. Alright.
You're all alone in there, Jack. Fart away.
What's being alone in the elevator have to do with it? Just let him rip.
Random bomb here.
Tengu's back to get his ass kicked all over again.
The Tengu.
That's what he's back for. He might be looking to get shooting the nuts. Maybe it's a
Bada swing. Out of here. Swing.
It's the bones.
Oh, that. Bada swing. Bang. Bam.
It's the bones. You know, I think this
No, I can't grab the pills. We're getting a good bit. Getting a good bit of pills. What do we got here? The bulls. That is a crazy line. Oh.
Jack's not dozing, he's fucking stunned.
Bonk. Bonk. Do it again. Bonk. Oh, that's some lag. Yeah, I need to deal with all three at once. But you know what? You can still do power struggles, so we still have 3 opportunities of damage and kills.
I don't think your heart's in it anymore.
I get paid, win, lose, or draw.
Breathe. Dodge. Come on, turn around. Nope. I won't allow it. Yeah. Man, you hurt. Whip that pretty terribly.
I can tell you from experience that those happy pills work even better if you grind them up and inject them into the bones.
I'll give you $1 if you can tell me one thing that isn't better if you grind them and inject them into the folds of your scrotum.
Come on.
Ah, you got me.
Ah, you got me.
You think Crocker's got a girlfriend?
Yeah, but she's probably so
Come on. Come on, just give me. Give me a power stroke, come on.
You think Crocker's got a girlfriend?
Yeah, but she's probably so
Whoop. There we go, extreme violence. Bring it on up.
Fourth floor, men's shoes, ladies' lingerie, and crazy dudes trying to kill you.
That's it. Alright. One last cutscene.
Jack, you all right?
Yeah, Fine, fine. Ticker's still ticking. Ixnay on the shouting, please.
Jack, so good to hear you're doing well.
Ah, Agent 13.
How'd he get on this channel?
Oh, we roots of evil love to spread our tendrils and mingle where we're not welcome.
So, to what do we owe this intrusion? Selling raffle tickets?
Jack, as a past participant in the games, what do you think of this round?
What do I think?
You know better than any of us what the Death Watchers want, what they value. Tell me what you feel, Jack, in your bones.
It's the blood and circuses all over again, that's all. Gladiators against gladiators. And a crowd eager to see guts spill on the sand. You think there's more to it than that? 'Cause there isn't.
I had hoped we were past the lies, Jack. Surely you understand that a Death Watch game without purpose is nothing more than mindless self-indulgence.
There's a purpose to all this killing?
As I've said before, these games are always held when conflict must be settled with blood. Yet now, even though there is no pressing need, the people's demand for the games is higher than it's ever been. They thirst.
You know, 13, I like this whole purpose thing of yours. It's very zen. It's just kind of hard to believe a word you say when you're making money hand over fist here.
Money is trivial, Jack. I wanted to see things die. Not just people, bigger things, ideas, nations, cultures, gods. Like all the games before. I wanted to see the losers pay with more than just their lives. I wanted to see the winner win more than just money. I wanted to see them win the future, win the promise of power. But these games, they don't deserve the title of Death Watch. This is just watching the world burn.
That's why no games have been held since 2001?
Quite right, Miss Amala.
So you're telling me that the organizers of the current games duped you into thinking they had some grand vision, but that you only found out it was all bullshit entertainment after you cashed your check?
If this is all entertainment, then why are you here, Jack?
To burn this game to the ground.
But Jack, hadn't you heard? The world has already gone mad. There is nothing left to burn. But I digress. Allow me to take my leave. Oh, and Miss Amala, look to Springvale for answers about the Death Watch facility.
Springvale? You mean the Springvale conglomerate?
My name's Leo Falmont. I'm in my residency at Jefferson Central Hospital's ER, or I was, I guess. Thanks again.
So what's your excuse?
What?
Why are you still alive?
Alive?
Springvale. Don't they have a lot of pull in pharmaceuticals? Something about industry consolidation.
So long, Jack. Best of luck.
A mad world, huh? I'll fit right in.
Alright, who's our final boss? Maybe it's Agent 13. Maybe it's Noah. Maybe it's even Leo. Who is the final boss of Madworld? Who is #1 in Death Watch? Who is one of the best final bosses in gaming history? Who is it at the end of the road?
Building contracts and real estate records for the facility. Turns out that the signing lawyers were all from the same office, run by none other than Springvale's corporate lawyer.
Good enough for me. What's the Bureau have to say?
Remember last year's presidential elections and those reports of illegal donations made to the Socialist Party? Springvale's stock was hit hard, really hard, and the Bureau thinks they started up the games to recoup losses.
Fucked up, but I understand. Still, that's not enough to go indicting anyone.
Of course not, which is why you have to get into game control and apprehend the men running this. The Bureau's counting on you.
You think the Ministry of Justice is gonna get their hands dirty weeding your garden for you?
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Never mind. No time for chit-chat now, anyway.
Alright, let's see it. Who is number one? You've gotta be kidding me.
Here in this amazing stadium in front of a bloodthirsty crowd of the city survivors, Jack will face
No way!
a brutal battle for the championship. There can only be one number one in this fight to the death. Well, duh. It's a mathematical fact there can only be one number one. For the last fucking time, nobody said there'd be mad. I blame
Our schools. Our final boss is the Black Baron.
Navy SEAL? Special Ops? Come on, bitch!
This fight is so hard, man, but I love it. The geishas we saved all the way back in Asian town, they're here. I don't know why, but they are. And now, the final fight, hand-to-hand fisticuffs with the Black Baron.
This is it, the final match with the final boss on the final stage. Finally, this special stage featuring an incredible panoramic
Ring
view
of
of
Madness.
the devastated City was created to allow the two toughest fuckers left in the game to beat each other senseless. So get ready for a savage battle between two amazing opponents with lots of broken
Chainsaw. Good.
and maybe even a surprise or two from outside the ring. Surprise? Really? What is it? That was a telling. That's why I'm out.
I should probably get away from his side of the ring.
Jack's trying to take a page out of the old book and do it by hand. Are you saying I block the sausage too much? Only if you consider 24 hours a day, 365 days a year too much. I live not cutting it. Jack's gotta go barehanded against the back. It's always better barehanded. I said barehanded, you idiot. No wonder you're
Come on.
like a compost heap. No wonder your nose is in my trunk.
Blow for blow. Another one to the face. Drop the hammer. I screwed that up. Okay.
I haven't seen Jack take a beating like that all night.
Up, there we go again.
Power struggle. These two warriors
Let's hope I don't screw it up here. Nice. Okay, if you can mash for everything else, but
I can really sympathize with Jack right now.
that's the thing is you can mash through everything else, but for the Black Barons one, you can't. You have to do it perfectly.
Jack's gotta take a page out of the old book and do it by hand. Are you saying I block the sausage too much? Only if you consider
I screw that up.
24 hours a day,
It's on the left stick.
365 days a
Okay.
year too much. I live for Lincoln.
Come on. You flew with that crap, man.
Jack's gotta go barehanded against the back. Yeah, it's always better bareback. I said barehanded, you idiot. No wonder your crotch smells like a compost heap. No wonder your nose is in my crotch.
What?
That was a sad struggle. He doesn't look like the Jack I know.
Dude.
You don't know Jack. We've been watching this guy MC through this whole event, getting his ass kicked by his bloodbath challenge girl all night long. Maybe she should be going up against Jack. I like the way you think, but the Baron's the guy holding the #1 spot. So Jack's gonna take him down.
Got it. What? I did the input!
Some big hits in that stroke.
I don't think he's got much hitting left in him.
Jack's getting dusted.
I used to smoke dust before a game. Never seemed to help.
Stay off the drugs, kids. Jack's really getting his ass handed.
I hit the thing.
I haven't seen Jack take a beating like that all night.
Well, you just saw it.
I mean, before this, you fucktard. What better
Try it again.
place to cash in his chips than beautiful Sin City? It's a battle royale.
Try again.
Jack's gonna duke it out with the Bears.
I'd rather switch into the second phase. Come on.
Sounds like a pretty good poker hand.
You brought her. You put her hand.
Come on. Come on.
Good work, Jack.
Yes!
Get out of that.
Drop the hammer.
Okay. About to get up in that iron. Alright.
And we go from Brook Pimpin' to So Cold.
Don't stop now.
So cold.
Jack's gotta take the page out of your book and do it by hand.
Are you saying I blocked the sausage too much? Only you consider 24
Dodge that.
hours a day.
No more rocket punch.
The Barons got a defense. If the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
It's not what I meant, but that's worked in the past.
Was that an O.J. Simpson joke? Made an O.J. Simpson joke in this game. I can't believe it. Nope.
Barehanded, you idiot.
There we go, perfect.
No wonder you're no crotch. That last team messed up the Barons' nice shit.
Yeah, I lost a pair just like that. Son of a bitch.
That transfer shit against that can.
Jack's gotta take a page out of your book and do it by hand.
Are you saying I
Dodge.
too much?
Only you consider 24 hours a day, 365 days a year too much.
One more time. Last power struggle.
This is it, the final power struggle.
Winner takes all in this one.
Winner take all. This is the first time I've done it. This is the first time I've done it successfully for the final episode. Yeah. Come on. Let's see it. Airdrop him back in.
So, is this guy really a Baron?
No, as a matter of fact, he's not even black.
Really? He
What?
looks black guy.
Why does that matter? Why do you have to bring race into it?
I didn't. I just asked if the guy was a real Baron.
Fucking racist.
Please, can we get along here? We all can get along. I mean, we're all stuck here for a while.
The Black Baron isn't even black.
And now it looks like the Baron's bitch is gonna get some payback.
Who's the bitch now, Baron?
Ooh, when the bat connects with a brain-scrambling hit to the head.
I guess it's goodbye for Matilda. Hate to see her go, but I love to
Don't
watch
want you
her.
to leave.
Yeah, some real sweet cheeks on the gal, and she was damn handy with that bat, too. Speaking of which, Jack's got the bat in his hand and murder in his eye.
Oh
The
boy,
blockbuster's
man.
building in the bleachers.
Where's the line?
Now the trappers are bringing in the Mad Dogs board, and we all know what that means.
A big fucking finish.
Yes, but I think Jack's got a little unfinished business first.
The Baron doesn't even know what planet he's on.
Pretty soon it won't matter. That's right, Baron. What's good for the bitch is good for the bastard.
There it
Wonder how he
is.
likes being on the receiving end of a piss.
Eh.
1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4.
Little dinky slaps.
Absolutely. This is what we've all been waiting to see. Jack winds up.
The crowd is going crazy.
One more time.
He's
Bada swing.
The center of the dartboard.
And the Baron is history. Howard, this crowd has gone absolutely apeshit.
And who can blame them? These fireworks are a explosive evening of murder and mayhem. Outstanding performance from Jack. What do you think's next one, Drees?
I don't know, a beer, some beaver, and a big fat seagull.
Speaking of Beaver, it's time for us to split. This is Howard Buckshot Holmes
And Chris Creeley.
saying thanks to all the players, the viewers, and of course, our sponsor.
And we'll see you in hell.
That is it. 2 minute 58. I can't believe I managed to finish that power struggle. I don't know how, but I think I glitched it on my first playthrough that I did before I started recording Madworld. And I've killed the Baron without ever doing the last power struggle. I can't believe I actually landed them there. Because for some reason it just wouldn't let me on the first playthrough. The timing is really weird on those. But anyway, yeah, that is Madworld. And hopefully it'll play the ending cutscene so y'all can get a resolution to the building plot threads. That's it! So it does.
Congratulations, Jack. Champion once again. At our considerable expense.
Sucks to be you. Maybe you weren't meant to be in the bookie business. You could try something else. Polo, maybe.
It's a thought. So is this. Kill him!
Jack? Jack! Are you okay? Jack? What's going on?
Looks like I'm the one in need of a rescue.
Jack! I'm glad I made it in time. I saw you go into the tower, so I snuck in after you.
You snuck in?
What?
I'll give you credit. You ran a pretty good line of bullshit. But in the end, it smelled exactly like crap. You were the one who set all this up. You and your daddy's company. It's all about publicity, isn't it, Leo? What better way to get the word out about a killer virus than release it on an entire city? Funny coincidence your company makes the vaccine. Why, any self-respecting country would pay whatever you asked if the alternative was annihilation.
I want my lawyer. I've got nothing to say to you.
Not even one little thing? See, I was wondering, why Death Watch? If getting word out about the virus was the goal, why risk an uncontrolled element like the games?
Jack, you're here to arrest me, right? You better hurry or I'm gonna die on you.
Oh, Leo. Poor little Leo. I'm no champion of justice, and I'm certainly not its bitch.
What? You mean you're just using the Bureau? That's a laugh.
Oh, come on, clear your throat and answer my question, douchebag.
My dad wanted the vaccine. That was his.
You just...
It was fun, Jack. That's all. I can have anything. Drugs, women, but the game. Jack, the game. It was the best, Jack.
Ah, so that's why you were there. Just had to be in the thick of it, didn't you? Wanted to feel it on your skin.
Now, help me, or I'm gonna...
I don't help people. I kill them.
I hate this part of town.
And so, yeah,
a fucking waste of money.
that's our ending.
Credit for us, if you ask me.
I didn't.
And this is our credits. Getting out of town while the announcers have their victory lap.
The game designers are the guys who are in charge of this clusterfuck.
How can you tell which one is the lead programmer?
He's the one not getting laid more than the other programmers. So many nerds, so little time.
They say programmers speak the language of computers because nobody else will speak to them.
I didn't know you were a programmer.
I think my ex-wife slept with all these guys.
I remember that night.
Hey, that guy was in my How to Draw for Slow Learners class.
I didn't have good enough grades to get into that class. I've seen these guys, and they're ugly as sin. Worst models ever.
Modelers, not models, you idiot.
They're still ugly.
The lead animator is the lower intestine of the animation world.
Yep, because he's full of shit.
Animators are the guys who bring the action to life.
I think you mean they're the guys who get no action their whole life.
Yeah, what did I say?
If he's the lead artist, I'd hate to see the morons he leads.
Artists are like a rash. You don't know where they come from, and you don't care, just as long as they go away.
They changed their name to artist when they realized that brain-dead booger eaters wasn't going to fit on their business cards. They only had one guy as the blood effects designer? He must have been working 24/7. You know, the interface designers are...
Interface designers? How the hell did you get that job?
I said interface, not in her face.
Don't care. I'm already getting my resume ready.
You know, this is a disappointment after the amazing soundtrack he did for Anal Butt Sluts number 14.
Yeah, I bought the CD for that one. How sad to go from world-class beatbox artist to supervising sound editor.
Oh, how the might he have fallen. Sound editing? Jesus, everything sounded like a wet fart.
Sorry, that was me.
Ah, Howard.
I don't know if yelling bang every time something happens qualifies as sound programming.
I don't think story writer is the right title for this guy.
What title would you use?
I don't know, something along the lines of Mercurial Drama Queen hat?
Works for me.
Hey, look at this. The spell checker gets a credit too. Ken Pontac and Warren Graff, keeping hookers and coke dealers in business since 1989. This guy's storyboards remind me of the work of a famous artist.
A classic or modern artist?
Now, I was thinking of that gorilla at the zoo who makes pictures with his own shit.
This guy's not that good.
He won this job because of the work he did from the back of a matchbook. We could file lead cinematic designer under made-up job titles and just move on. They have to start calling the interns cinematic animators after the intern riots back in July. Jesus, these guys couldn't frame Howard for sex crime.
Wow, they must really suck.
I know.
After everything I've seen, I think the designer should be fired.
All part of their grand design.
So yeah, that's it. That was Madworld. And we ended with one last song being Soul by Ox, I'm pretty sure. It should show up over here. Yep, C. Wilkes, or Ox. About how Jack is now realizing that he's a terrible person and hates himself for it.
Lord help me save my soul. I'm trying not to lose control. I'm trying not to lose control. But I might have to let go. So Lord help me save my
Roger Craig Smith, that's Sonic the Hedgehog. Robin Atkin Downs, he's in another game that I'm going to be playing. John DiMaggio, that's Bender. The guy who played Buckshot, that's Bob the Builder, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Jesus Ortiz. It wasn't Jesus Ortiz, it was someone else. Couldn't read it. I'm probably getting a lot of this wrong. But yeah, so this game had an all-star cast, but it didn't exactly do too well. It was Platinum's first ever game. If you ask me, it's a cult classic. This game is super underrated. I feel like it needs more attention, and potentially a sequel for the Nintendo Switch. So, can I skip this? No, I cannot, so I'll just talk over the music. So, I did tell y'all I had, I think in the last episode, was that in the last episode near the beginning of this one? I actually still had plans. I still have plans. I actually have something to do when this is over. I'm not scrambling for ideas. It's another game for the Nintendo Wii, just as gory as Madworld is, and the lead is actually played by Robin Atkin Downs, who also played in Madworld. So, I'll leave y'all to think about that one until I can eventually get a nice backlog of episodes. But yeah, and there y'all go, one of my favorite games I've ever played. Platinum Games, Madworld. Died off way too early. Anarchy Reigns killed it. We had Anarchy Reigns, and it was meant to be this big old mashup of Platinum's properties.
Which one was the producer?
He showed up that one time with pizza for everybody and asked if everything was okay, and then he left.
I thought that was the pizza delivery guy.
Well, he's both. The director's a lot like my dad. He gets drunk, he yells a lot, he passes out in a pool of his own drool. He's harmless, and people usually
You don't
just
help
ignore
people,
his
you
rant.
kill them. Now kill with even more. Now kill even more with 2 new weapons. Completely forgot what I was going on about, how this is probably one of my favorite games of all time.
Sega.
Absolute classic. Love it to death. But unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. Excuse me. But yeah, people, that has been it for Madworld. If you enjoyed, like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. This has been Mortifer Grimm, concluding our broadcast here at Shock TV. And signing off for the final from this lovely series. Peace out, everybody.